What's up, y'all? So, I got new books in. So I'm going to go through them and mark them off and count them and all the good fun stuff that I do every single week. So feel free as we go to let me know if you have any questions or if you want me to put anything aside, etc., etc. I got my handy dandy little sheet here of what has come in. Don't think I got anything from DC yet, from UCS. Anybody who is expecting the main cover of Dark Knight's Death Metal that came out last week still hasn't shown up. Or was it 2 weeks ago? It was 2 weeks ago. From UCS, they did not send me any of the main covers that I had requested. I have been in contact with them. I probably emailed maybe 5 or 6 times at this point, and they have said, well, I don't know. I'm going to look into it. And I think the last email I got was, I'm going to look into why the system didn't send you your books. And my response to that was, great, while you're doing that, can you send me my books? So I haven't heard back. I just emailed again and said, where are we with that? And hopefully your books are on their way. Fingers crossed. So that's what's going on with the great new system that DC has running through their UCS, their new distributor. Midtown Comics, I think is what they're actually called. And then also I heard from one of the Cult Pop podcast listeners, Carls, who lives in Australia, that because of the new DC situation, Australia's not getting any new books. So that's cool too, I guess. DC. Callie, how's it going? Yo, 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 yo. That wasn't me. That was Callie. I'm just reading what Callie wrote, which was yo, 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 yo. All right. So first up, I am very excited about this. Robert Kirkman has a new series out with superstar artist Chris Samnee, and I'm not being facetious. I love Chris Samnee's artwork, and he has a new creator-owned project with Robert Kirkman, and it's called Firepower. And so the cool thing is, like 2 months ago, Robert Kirkman sent out free advanced copies of the trade paperback Firepower. And so originally, I guess it sort of has like the series itself has a Incredibles vibe. Hi, Ben. But before the series starts, he decided to put out a 0 issue, which is not uncommon. Like, here's the stage. We're going to set the stage. And then moving forward, here comes the weekly or the monthly books. His 0 issue is a trade paperback. Firepower, issue 0. The series starts with a trade paperback. No issues, just this. And then you get this. It's $9.99, well worth the money. And then after this is issue 1. So coming out this week is the trade paperback issue 0, and then also the free comic book day first issue. So Noel agrees Firepower is great because I made him read it. So yeah, so these are both hitting shelves this week. Trade paperback, first issue, free from Free Comic Book Day. I have limited supplies of these. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 copies of the Free Comic Book Day. And then I think I only have like 8 copies of the 0 issue. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes. So I'm going to mark those off as soon as I remember how the alphabet works. Firepower number 1, promo, and then Firepower trade paperback, 8 of those. Great. So if you like Robert Kirkman or Chris Samnee, I can't recommend this highly enough. It's great. Oh, it's like Kung Fu. It's you know, if you think of Kunlun from what's his nuts? Iron Fist, Mystical Mountain, or like Kung Fu Panda, you know, you got to climb all the steps to get to the place that's hidden. And then they learn, I guess they're kind of like firebenders. They're able, well, they used to be able to firebend, have firepower, I guess. And now it's been so long that even the master who's up in the temple can't do it either. But yeah, this is off to a great start. I'm really excited about this. Callie says, can I get the Free Comic Book Day issue? Sure. You're going to miss the entire first part of it, but sure, you can have that. Callie. Firepower Free Comic Book Day. So that's on the list. All right, next up, All America Comics by Joe Casey and Dustin Nguyen, Brad Simpson, Sonia Harris, and Russ Wooten. And I don't know what this is, but I do like Dustin Nguyen. The Z and Me, starring America Vasquez. All right, so okay, so I'm confused. Her time has come. There is a Marvel character called America Chavez, who is a queer Latinx character, and I believe she can like punch holes in reality or something. This looks very much like that character, and her name is America Vasquez. So I'm very curious as to what this is. And there's also a Captain America type character in there. I am very curious as to what this is. Too bad, pendeja, says America. So, yeah, I got one copy of that. I'm curious about it. From, who's the publisher? Oh, it's Image Comics. Oh, and then Ben says, Free Comic Book Day, Firepower, you got it. Ben D, boop, boop, you got one, you got one. And then Noel says he wants America Comics. All America Comics, Noel. Get it right. Noel, America Comics with an X. Callie, what seems confusing? No, which Firepower? Do you mean the new Free Comic Book Day Firepower, or the trade paperback Firepower? Or both? I was typing fast, says Noel. So yeah, Callie, this is like being on Oprah. You get a comic. You get a comic. Everyone gets a comic. Backtrack. Number 4 comes out. This is a wonky book. I only read the first issue, but basically a devil character, some sort of demon, approaches all of these racers, these like car racers. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. There's probably a different name than car racers. Street, like Fast and Furiousers. And basically, if you win this car race, you get your heart's desire. And I believe the main character wants her dead boyfriend back. So you have to win this car race in order to get your heart's desire. And you think it's going to be normal. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, shit, there's dinosaurs. So it's pretty bonkers. I know Cody is reading this. I'm curious to see if he's liking it. Callie asked Cody if he's enjoying Backtrack. The faux America Chavez comic is confusing. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, so we got one copy of Backtrack. All America Comics. We got that. Boop, boop, doop. Billionaire Island by Mark Russell, who is very good at political commentary in his comics. And Steve Pugh. Is this Steve Pugh? With art by Steve Pugh. And I believe on the first page, Louis C.K. shows up, which is weird. There we go. So Billionaire Island. Cody likes it, but he thinks he finds it hard to follow sometimes. No, I don't know. Just issue, I think, with the intention to eventually get oversized Somni art. That would be nice. All right, so you want just the Free Comic Book Day one. Mark Russell! That's mine, baby. That's true. All right, so The Boys, Dear Becky, number 2. That's an uncomfortable cover. Ugh. So there's two covers. This one, and then the variant cover, which doesn't have the title on it. Louis C.K. jokes write themselves. Someone's gotta. What a shame. I used to love Louis. We got one of each of those. So if you want Dear Becky, the Boys, #2, let me know. I only have 2 copies of that. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is up next. Ring of Fire, #15, 2, 4, 6 copies of Buffy. Oh, she's gonna make out with somebody in the movies, but also stab them. 2, 4, 6 Buffys. Would you give me one each of the Firepower books, please? Says Rick Taylor on my handy dandy message watch. You got it, buddy. So put those aside. Rick Taylor gets one each. Fire. Trade. Issue. You got it. All right, Buffy the Slampire Veyor. Great. Way to make words, Jadles. The Goddamned Virgin Brides by Jason Aaron and R.M. Wera, the wonderful team behind Scalped, one of my favorite crime dramas. And these are, I believe, tales from the Bible that are very, very, very violent. And I got 3 copies of The Goddamned Virgin Brides. Marvel Action Classics, Avengers starring Iron Man. These are for the younger set. It's got Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Hulk, and Hercules. Hercules. Got 2 of those. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Zero's Journey. I don't know if you guys know this. This has been coming out for quite some time. It's a manga-style Nightmare Before Christmas comic book, and it reads back to front. And this is episode 00. It's the epilogue. Now, is that under Disney? Or nope, it's under Nightmare? Yes. Jason Aaron is great. Gritty Bible. Olympia from Image Comics, from Kurt Pierce and Tony Pierce, #5. I read the first issue of this, and it was really good. Basically about a kid who reads comic books about a Thor character, but then Thor winds up coming to Earth, to the Earth that he is a comic book in, if that makes sense. Zero is on a never-ending journey. It's true. This has been going on for quite some time. So Olympia. Ooh. What if Thor, the comic character, came to your town? Is what that's about. Pretty Violent, #7, from Derek Hunter and Jason Young. It's a very cartoony but violent comic book. I read the first issue, and that's as far as I got. Ooh, ouch. Kapow. Pretty Violent, one of those. Reaver, #9, from friend of the show, Justin Jordan, with cover by Becky Cloonan, one of my all-time favorites. I haven't read a single issue of this, but I mean to. With art by Nico Hendricken? I don't know who this lady is, but I like her. Ooh, that's a spooky lady. Looks like a fantasy book. Medieval. Reaver. Jim Henson's The Storyteller Ghosts, Tale 3 of 4. Oh, look at that cover. You a spooky cover. Which I didn't realize this was a TV show back in the day. No idea. Is this under Jim Henson? It sure is. That Reaver cover is choice, says Callie. Oh, that sure is toit. Toit like a tiger. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends, which I don't really know what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends is compared to the regular Turtle series. I know that it was started by Eric Larson. The first couple of issues had Eric Larson artwork, I think. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. Oh, look how cute Krang is. He's got a little iPad. He's just playing with his little iPad. Little stomach brain. You're so cute. TMNT Urban Legends. Bamity bam. I guess I also had gotten the Mandalorian Baby Yoda figures. I think I sold all 4 of them already, but I just ordered 2, 4, 6, 8 more of them. And these ones that are coming in they're talking figures, and they come with the little frog that he ate in the series and the little broth, little cup of broth from the meme. God, I love that friggin' thing. He's so cute. All right, next up. Well, this was a surprise. Again, Robert Kirkman surprising retailers. The aforementioned Firepower, and then the Firepower Free Comic Book Day issue #1, and then Negan Lives. And there are several covers. This was not, I didn't order these. These just showed up. So there's 2 covers with the silver text, shiny text. And there's 1 cover, with the gold text. That's how you know it's super fancy. And then the rest of them are just regular. It's a little shiny, but that's just spot varnish. That's not like metallic or anything. But yeah, it's a Negan Lives one-shot that he did specifically because of COVID and because of shops having a hard time. So he's like, I'm going to send you free books to sell as a surprise. How friggin' cool is that? The stuff that Robert Kirkman does for retailers and for the comic book industry just to keep things fresh and exciting, I love it. I don't love all of his work, but I love his moves, man. He's got smooth moves. Negan Lives for Noel. You got it. Well, I'll tell you, anybody who had a subscription to Walking Dead at my shop is going to get a copy of Negan Lives. So if you have a subscription, don't worry about it. But I will write that down. Negan for Noel. I think Cody wants one of those if you can toss one in his box. Cody Negan, you got it? Okay. Wait, how many did I get? Let me count. I forgot to count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and then 1 gold and 2 silver. 13, 1 gold, 2 silver. There we go. All right, so that's that stack. Let's see what else we got. Let's dip back into the box, y'all. I got a Gilliam March Harley Quinn 1,000-piece puzzle. Ooh. What? I got a lot of friends who like puzzles, so I thought maybe I should start getting in some comic book puzzles. And so I did it. I thought that, and then I acted on it, and now it's here. My follow-through is mwah. Ben says, if there's any leftover Negan Lives, could I have one? Of course, Ben. Negan Lives for Ben. You got it. Also, Checkers and Tic-Tac-Toe, Super Mario style. Celebrate one of the most popular video games of all time with 2 games in 1. Join Mario and Bowser and power up the fun in the classic games of Checkers and Tic-Tac-Toe. This game is as much fun to display as it is to play. So if you're in the mood to checker or tic-tac-toe, now's your chance. Where do I put this? I'll put this here. What else we got? We got Berserk Deluxe Edition Hardcover Volume 3, which John Wisniewski, this was on back order, and I ordered it 6 months ago or something. So on my display, when I go over here, there are bars in front of my eyeballs. Do I disappear to you guys, or are there bars there? Like little, it tells me who's watching or how many people are watching, and then like thumbs up and hearts reacts. Do I disappear when I do this? Anyway, Berserk. Deluxe Edition. Berserker. Why aren't you? I don't see it on this list. That's okay. Also, I had gotten Backstager's illustrated novel. Forgot to mark that off. What else do I got? I got this book with no title. I follow this person on Instagram and Facebook. Matthew Allison, Cankor, Cankor. And it's got real cool artwork. And it looks like a real messed up book. Psychedelic even. I will show it to you. Ooh. Very cool looking indie book. Trade paperback size. And he does great feathering. I like Charles Burns type feathering. Really nice. This is a really nice looking book. It's called Cankor. And it's kind of cool that there's no title. Part of his, the thing in the back says, the feature film Batman was released on his birthday in 1989. It's a big moment for me too, that movie. Also, Stephen McCraney's Space Boy. Ooh. Volume 7 from Dark Horse. I can see you just fine. Thank you so much. Is this live now, Christopher? Yes. It is live now. Nightwing Year 1 Deluxe Edition hardcover. Why are you saying that? I don't see that. Are you buying it today? I'm not sure. All right. My senpai. My senpai is annoying. Story and art by Shiramanta. Senpai. I was senpai? I want senpai to notice me? I want senpai to notice me. Oh, man. That's what happens when you mostly only read words on text and not out loud. My senpai is annoying. Someone will correct me, I'm sure. Interesting coloring in this manga. You don't get a lot of that in manga these days. Mostly just black and white stuff. I wish more manga was colored. More manga. What else I got? My Hero Academia Villain. Ooh. Volume 24. And The Promised Neverland. Number 15. Ooh. Ah. I love the cover colors on these books. The Promised Neverland. It's all black and white interiors, but I really do like the coloring. Oh, just wondering if I got any. Says Christopher Goodnight. It was on the Diamond Previews list. Nightwing? No, I didn't. I don't have a lot of people asking for Nightwing books. But if you want one, Christopher Goodnight, you want me to order it and send it to you, let me know. I'll mail it to you. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. No. Oh, snap. Apparently, Nola's texting me. Apparently, that gold Negan book is going for $200 already. Speaking of Noel, a Walk Through Hell hardcover came in, the complete series by Garth Ennis. Garth Ennis' complete masterpiece of terror in one unrelenting hardcover. Huh. I have yet to read it. But I mostly like Garth Ennis. The art's really nice. Very solid. Looks like a very solid crime book. But also spooky stuff. Spooky crime. Occult. Yeah, this looks nice, actually. All right, so I got A Walk Through Hell by Garth Ennis. More Jim Henson, the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance hardcover, The Quest, which I believe this is a cover by Jay Lee, who's another one of my favorites. Ooh. This is the official prequel to the hit Netflix series, which my wife watched and loved. I meant to sit down and watch more of it, and I didn't get through it. Supernatural crime, says Noel. Yeah, A Walk Through Hell is supernatural crime. Dark Crystal. Mark that off. We got one of those. We got A Walk Through Hell. Space Boy. Did I mark that off? See, I'm talking to you guys, and I forget to mark off. The whole reason I'm here is to mark off the thing, and I forget to do it. Stephen McCraney's Space Boy. Got it. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. We're closed. What's up?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I'll be right back. What'd you need?
I just didn't know if you had any Pokemon books or comic books or gear or anything.
I have one Pokemon, and it's I Choose You.
Can I buy it?
Sure.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, I'm closed Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm just here doing a bunch of other stuff.
Sorry, I just walked by and I was like, you know what? Let me check. My kids just discovered Pokemon and.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, it's a double-edged sword. And it's a Pokemon.
So let's see. Official movie adaptation. Trades. Manga. $14.99. All right, 16.19 is your total. Thank you so much. And then if he decides he likes more or wants more, let me know. I'll be happy to order it in for you.
Oh, that'd be
There's
great.
tons of Pokemon books like this.
Oh, wonderful.
1, 2, 3. 75, 80. Well, that's the Euro 5 cents. There we go. Enjoy the bag.
No, that's okay.
All right, there you go.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I walked by.
Yeah, have a great day. I'm back. I did it. I sold the Pokemon book. Let's see. I guess that answers that. Is this your house or are you at the shop? I am. That'd be weird if people were just walking into my house. Let me buy your stuff. Give me your air conditioner. Pokemon, says Callie Grace. Noel, got to catch them all, but only Wednesdays through Sundays. LOL. Depending upon your feelings on the president, you may or may not want this book, Unprecedented, by Kieran Dwyer, who is a longtime comics professional. I like this illustration. Trump as Wonder Woman. Mitch McConnell. The Deplorax. These are cute. Unprecedented. QRS. Got one of those. Anna Summers' The Unknown. Another indie book. Drawn with guileful clarity and bite, The Unknown is a story of deceit, self-deception, and the search for happiness. One day, Helen finds a newborn abandoned in a changing room in her boutique. She decides to keep it, nested in a cardboard box, and hidden even from her husband. Vicky and Wanda are boarding school roommates. Wanda talks Vicky into turning tricks. Meanwhile, Vicky can't keep her secrets from Wanda, not her affair with their history teacher, and not the pregnancy she tries to sabotage and yet stubbornly carries out. As the two narratives converge, Coincidences and secrets are revealed. Incisive, wicked, and breezily unconcerned by taboos, Anna Summer lets readers put together the pieces of her morally ambiguous fable. The unknown. Christopher says, I can't see anyone else's comments. That's because, Christopher, you are on YouTube. You're commenting on YouTube, and the other people are commenting. I'm live streaming to multiple places. That's why. But they're all being funneled into, I can see them. Mad Magazine, still being made. I got one of those. That, boop, boop. 30th anniversary, Aliens vs. Predator, the original comic series. Ooh. Look, he's just trying to give him a big old hug. Look at that. He's like my cat when I turn around. He comes up and he just grabs my calves. Alien vs. Predator. This collection celebrates the first comic series and its direct sequel, AVP War, which first appeared in the pages of the promotional magazine Dark Horse Insider. All right, what else we got? We got Dawn of X, Volume 6, which collects all of the X-Men series that are currently going on, issues 6. It's got X-Men, Marauders, Excalibur, New Mutants, X-Force, and Fallen Angels. So we got one of those, Dawn of X6. Excalibur. Okay, so here's the difference, right? So all of these X-Men books are coming out ever since John Hickman's House of X, Powers of 10 series. And they come out like this in Dawn of X trade paperbacks, wherein each volume has all of the series numbered 55555, number 66666, number 77777. But they're also doing it so, like, if you just want to read Excalibur, this has Excalibur 1 through 6. So they're trying to appease both people who like to read the books as they were originally published, week by week, and then for people who just want to pick and choose which series they want. Which, by the way, Excalibur has been great. By Teenie Howard and Marcus Toe. It started out like the first issue didn't grab me, but I would say second issue on, I'm on board. I like it. All right, so I got Excalibur Volume 1 times 2. Isola by Brendan Fletcher and Carl Kerschel, Volume 2. And every single time I see it, in my head I go, Isola. In the Ricola commercial cadence. Isola. One of those. Boom. The Mall trade paperback. Very 80s. It's 1985 in suburban Florida. The quarterback, the princess, and the geek all find out they're related when their real father, a low-level Florida crime boss, dies at the hands of the mafia and leaves them each a store inside the local mall. The catch is, the stores are fronts for the mob, and the teens must decide whether to break bad or try to go legit, all while trying to navigate the high-stake John Hughes type's high school drama of the 80s. Finding a date for the prom is one thing, but doing it with the Colombian drug cartel out to kill you is another. This sounds awesome. Huh. How fun. And the art's really solid too. Wow. I'm glad I ordered this. This looks cool. From Scout Comics. Callie, can I get the trade for House of X or Dawn of X? Not sure which to. Oh, you got to start with House of X. So so House of X Powers of 10 is one volume. That's one hardcover. That's got all 12 issues in it. After that, you can start either the Dawn of X trade paperbacks, which have all the number ones, all the number twos, or you could be like, oh, I want to read Excalibur, or I want to read New Mutants, or I want to read regular X-Men. You could do it either way. But yeah, I'll grab you House of X Callie. You're finally doing it. I'm so excited. Callie was an X-Men subscriber for many years. And then because I believe Age of X-Men happened, she gave up. She gave up on X-Men. But I'm glad you're back for House of X. Callie. That's not how you spell that word. House, House of X. And then Ben says, you would probably want to start with both House of X and Powers. We're what? It's all one thing. House of X and Powers of 10 is one series. They ran concurrently. Yes, House of X then. All right, I got you down for it. Also, Kieran Gillen and Jamie McKelvey's Young Avengers Complete Collection finally released. I've been waiting to read this. I like both of these creators, so I'm excited to read this. They're the same creators who did Wicked and Divine, but it's them doing Young Avengers. Follow it. Follow it. Look at it. Got one of those. Welcome back, Callie Grace. Age of X-Men almost broke us all. It's true. It was terrible. None of us enjoyed it. What else? We got some more. Oh, we got a soft cover of the Backstagers and the Ghost Light, a series created by James Tinian. And I believe it's about a bunch of people would work stage crew back in high school. And I think it takes the different stages, take them to different places. Oh, okay. The stage crew, or backstagers, as they like to call themselves, are ready for whatever the theater world can throw their way. The madness of Tech Week, inevitable prop malfunctions, and all the paranormal activity that goes on behind the scenes. So, lately, someone or something seems set on ruining their production of Phantasm. So yeah, it's a cute little all-ages book. Usually it's graphic novels, comic books, but they're also doing these prose novels. And then on top of that, My Hero Academia again, because I got 2 copies of that. Where'd it go? My Senpai is Annoying, My Hero Academia, Jim Henson, Dark Crystal. Okay. What else? More manga. Perfect World. Depicts with great delicacy and courage the difficulties some with disabilities experience getting involved in romantic relationships. Rei Aruga refuses to romanticize, pushing her heroine to face the reality of disability. She invites her readers to the same tasks of empathy, knowledge, and recognition. So, Perfect World. Hello, Samuel David. Sam Dave, Paranormal Activity. Interesting. If you're interested in some Backstagers, let me know. Also, the story of the movie and comics, Disney Moana, one of my favorite Disney movies. This is just a comic book version of the film. So if anyone, for your kids or for you, problem is you don't get the great songs. Oh, also, they did a Marvel Select Edition of the Infinity Gauntlet series from the 80s. It was the 80s, wasn't it? Was it the 80s or 90s? It's a secret. I don't know. I feel like it was the 80s. Collecting Infinity Gauntlet 1 through 6, written by Jim Starlin and illustrated by George Perez and Ron Lim. One of my all-time favorite Marvel crossover events. And it's what they based a lot of the Marvel Universe movies on. Or at least the last couple. So let's see. Marvel Select. Wait, where'd it go? Buffy, Moana, Empire, The Puzzle. Oh, yeah, Infinity Gauntlet, Maul, Perfect World, Promise Neverland, Super Mario Checkers, Unknown. Am I missing Unknown? And last but not least, Stephen King's Dark Tower, drawing of the 3 House of Cards graphic novel. All right, jerks. 90s, 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s, 1890s. Solid shirt. Thank you, Chris Dunn. Yesterday, tomorrow. Oh, you guys. And then what's this? I got a poster. What's this poster? Oh, X Factor. There's a new X-Men book coming called X Factor, which I believe is a lot of the queer X characters. You've got Daken, North Star, Polaris, not Jean Grey. What is her name? The other Phoenix character. Eyeball Boy, I think is his name. And I forget his name, too. He's from Young Avengers. But yeah. There's a new series of X-Men coming out called X Factor. What else? Let me see what else I got. I think I got some more stuff. I did get some reorders in as well. So yeah, if you notice, there were no DC books. So I don't know what's up with DC, if there's no DC books coming out this week, or if I just didn't get a box or what. But I ordered some new stuff in that I needed, like Sandman Volume 1, Amazing Spider-Man Epic Collection, Venom, which has all the classic David Michelini, Todd McFarlane Venom stories, which are some of my favorites. Rachel, thank you. Rachel! There's no DC this week. Super cool. Great. Thanks, DC. You guys are really knocking it out of the park. Witches, I got that back in stock by Scott Snyder and Jock. One of my favorite little one-and-done horror. It's basically a nice little horror movie. Rat Queens Volume 1. It's my favorite. What are they called? Like D&D, fantasy books, but with like sassy lady characters, which is really good. Hawkeye, the female Hawkeye by Kelly Thompson, which someone has been telling me they love all of Kelly Thompson's books right now, and I think it's Zeke. So Zeke, you might want to try Hawkeye. And then another Wicked and Divine, the aforementioned Wicked and Divine, which I mentioned earlier, and then Avatar, The Last Airbender, Imbalance Library Edition. I'm trying to get all of these back in because a lot of them are going out of print, and they're going to start doing little softcover omnibuses. Yeah, no DC. Yo, did King of Nowhere #3 come out? Nope. If so, can you sign me up for that and the rest of the series? Yes, I can. Your sentence, I'm assuming you still want me to do it. If it came out, can you sign me up for that and the rest of the series? If it doesn't come out today, do you still want me to sign you up for that and the rest of the series? Or is it contingent on it being released today? Noel wants King of Nowhere #3. Also, sub. And then Christopher, he continued Witches in the Image magazine. It's true. You can no longer get that. There was a little tiny sequel to Witches in the Image Plus magazine, and then they actually released a comic-sized collection of all of those, which is out of print. What they wish they would do is just reprint the Witches trade paperback to include the sequel. So yeah. What else did I get? I got more stuff. What else I get? I also got Hawkeye, My Life is a Weapon, the best Hawkeye miniseries, or I guess maxi series ever by, is it Fraction? Yeah, by Matt Fraction and David Aja. This is the Hawkeye book for you. It's great. Also, I grew up reading G.I. Joe. And now they're putting out these omnibuses of the original G.I. Joe Marvel series by Larry Hama, which is what got me into comic books. So I'm very excited about this. With a cover by J. Scott Campbell. Yojo. Someone had ordered The Man Who Effed Up Time, so I got this in for them, number 1. I believe that was Zeke as well. And then another one of my favorites, The Vision Complete Collection by Tom King and Gabriel Walta. And then Avengers, the current Avengers series, Volume 1 by Jason Aaron and Ed McGuinness. Also a lot of fun. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I did it. No DC books this week, sadly. But if you want any of these things, please let me know. And I'm telling you, you guys, you got to get this Firepower. Volume 1. It's great. Knowing is half the battle. The other half is red and blue lasers. Everybody should read Vision, says Noel. So, also, what else have I been doing? I finally watched Swamp Thing. I finished the Swamp Thing TV show on the DC Universe app. So good. And what else? Oh, then I started watching, because everyone told me, when I said that Swamp Thing was the best DC show besides Harley Quinn, everyone was like, what about the Doom Patrol? And I said, it's fine. I watched the first 3 episodes and it's great. It's okay. It does have one of my favorite actors, Alan Tudyk, who played Wash in Firefly. And also Sunny in iRobot. But yeah, Swamp Thing. So to continue what I was saying, I got distracted by the comments. I started watching Doom Patrol, and boy, has that gotten much better too. These DC shows are really, really good. I gave up on Titans season 2, but I'll probably get back to that after I finish up Doom Patrol, just because Doom Patrol and Swamp Thing were so good. Doom Patrol is really good, says Matthew and Ben. Oh, wait, no. Ben, I can't tell if he's agreeing with Noel that Vision is really good, or if he's agreeing with me and Matthew that Doom Patrol is really good. I'm going to assume he's agreeing with me. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Let me show you. I never show anybody these, really, but I should start doing this. So one of the first T-shirts I ever designed was this, and it says, Jason Todd had it coming. So if you, like I, thought that Jason Todd deserved to be beaten to death by the Joker, buy a T-shirt and let the people know that you enjoy child murder in comic book form. What else did I do? I also did a Baby Yoda T-shirt, The Child. So if you want a Baby Yoda T-shirt, I'll print it for you. I'll do it. You don't even have to double dare me. You can just ask politely, and I will mail it to you. Now, this one has some curse words on it, so if there's any youngsters at home, close your eyes. But I also make this shirt, which, if you've ever seen Half-Baked, you'll get the reference. Jimmy says, I will buy that. Guys, you got to tell me. You got to be more specific. I will buy that T-shirt. Just let me know which T-shirt you mean. So basically, there's a sequence where one of the characters is quitting his job at McDonald's, and he grabs the loudspeaker, and he tells everyone, F you, F you, F you. You're cool, F you. So I made a shirt like that. I'm going to answer the phone. Thank you for calling JD's Hero Complex. Can I help you? That's okay. Bye-bye. Wrong number. All right. So, yeah. Those are just some of the shirts that I make here at the store. And if you want one, let me know what size it is. Oh, you want the Jason Todd shirt? Oh, great. Jimmy, let me know what. Okay, the next part is what size? So Jimmy D, Jason Todd shirt. How's everybody else doing out there in Facebook land? Doing good? Cool. Oh, I should probably tell you guys while I'm waiting for that answer. You can join us on Sunday mornings where me and Len the Bat Tribble and Noel and Brian, we live stream a podcast, a weekly comic book discussion show called Spoiler Alert on the Cult Pop Podcast Network page on YouTube. If you look up Cult Pop Podcast on YouTube, or there is a Facebook Cult Pop Podcast at CULTPOP, and you can hang out with us and comment like you're doing now, except we'll be talking about the week's books. Also, we do every Wednesday night is either book club or movie club on Zoom. We do a Zoom meetup online. Tomorrow night, we'll be talking about Sorry to Bother You, which is a really, really fun and interesting movie. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, watch the trailer, then watch the movie, then come join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Just contact me, send me a message, however you want, and I will send you the Zoom link. Also, if you're on Facebook, go to JD's Hero Complex Book Club, which is a group, and then you could join that, and then you'll get all the information for what the book club is and what the movie club is. So yeah, tomorrow night is the movie, Sorry to Bother You, and then next week we're doing Bitter Root, which is a comic book, volume 1. And if you need that, let me know. Doing good. Personal question. Doing good. Just caught up on my single issues last night. Congrats, Callie. That is very difficult. I'm never caught up either, Noel. I never caught up with my trades, LOL. Trades for days. That movie is nuts. Jimmy. Oh, there we go. Okay, large. Large Jason Todd. You got it, brother. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I wish there was a way. It would be fun if I could have someone call in and then everyone could hear like a radio show. That'd be fun. Anyway, love you guys. Hopefully I'll see you either tomorrow night at Movie Club, 8 o'clock p.m., or we'll see you this Sunday at 10:30 a.m., where we will live stream the comic book discussion podcast, spoiler alert, on the Cult Pop Network. Did any of the Bitter Root copies come in yet? Not yet, Ben. I will send out messages as soon as they show up. I'm hoping it'll be today or tomorrow. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you soon. Let me know if you need anything. Except a hug.